So this is the second part of the video plant world. So in the first video we were discussing about the cultivating plants and wild plants. The next part, next thing in cultivating plants and wild plants is the dispersal of seeds. In cultivating plants, the seed dispersal is done by the human beings. But in wild plants, the seed dispersal is by various mechanisms that involve water, and water and land. So these are the modes of dispersal of seed in wild plants, whereas in cultivating plants the seed dispersal is done because of the human activity. Humans will disperse the seeds whichever they want to disperse. So this is regarding the dispersal of seeds. The next thing is the agricultural operations. Agricultural operations are those operations in a sequential manner which are involved in agriculture. The first there are various steps in agricultural operations. First thing is plowing of land. This is the first step in agricultural operation where the soil is made ready for agriculture. The second thing is, once the soil is ready, the second thing is we have to do is seed sowing. We have to sow the seeds whichever uh, we want to grow. So this is the dispersal of the seed in cultivating plants. The second thing, the next thing is irrigation. Irrigating the sown seeds to grow them is known as irrigation. So irrigation is the third step in agricultural operation. Next thing is weed removal and fertilizer application. Weed removal and fertilizer application, these are integrated parts. Weed removal is to remove the weeds which are not required for our agricultural practice. Weeds are those plants which are not required for our agricultural practice. The fertilizer application is to grow the plants healthily. So this is the fertilizer application. In fertilizer application we have to apply different fertilizers like potassic fertilizers, phosphatic fertilizers and urea, etc. to grow plants healthily. So this is the next integrated part in weed removal and fertilizer. Next step is harvesting. In harvesting, where once the uh, agricultural crop is ready, the thing we have to do is harvest. Once the harvesting is done, then we have to take this harvest to the market. These are the different operations in agricultural practices. First thing is plowing the land, second thing is sowing the seeds, third thing irrigation, next thing is weed removal and fertilizer application, and finally harvesting and marketing. These are the various steps in agricultural operations. Okay, next thing is some of the good practices in agricultural operations. Here in fertilizer application there are different types of fertilizers. One is chemical fertilizer, second one is natural fertilizer. Chemical fertilizers are like urea, potash, etc. But in natural fertilizers, the vermicompost. Okay, next thing is cow dung. Vermicompost, cow dung. Next, uh, different biopesticides are some of the agricultural natural fertilizers which are required for agricultural operations. These are good agricultural operations. The natural fertilizer application is one of the good agricultural practice. Okay, next thing is hello. So the next good agricultural practice is crop rotation. Crop rotation is nothing but rotating the crops. First, if you sow, suppose first you are sowing rice, then you have to replace the next step next with some pulse. So next, if you are sowing some cotton, then you have to replace that crop with next some you can say horticultural crop like chili, or you can say turmeric, etc. What is the use means this will help in disease resistance, and also manuring. These are the important useful things about of crop rotation. Okay, next thing is um, important plants and the importance of plants and different uses of different plants. Importance of plants. Okay, plants can be classified into food plants. Second thing is medicinal plants. Third thing is plants for timber. Next thing is plants for fiber, etc., and also for oil. Okay, the food plants include rice, wheat, pulses, etc. Okay, the medicinal plants include aloe vera, neem, amla, etc. Okay, the timber yielding plants means teak, babool, etc. Okay, next fiber yielding plants. The most important fiber yielding plant is cotton. Next jute. Next flax. Okay, these are some of the fiber yielding plants. Oil yielding plants means sunflower, olives, mustard, sesame, etc. These are some of the oil yielding plants. Next thing is uh, the important thing is we have to know is the staple food of our area. Staple food. Okay, in our area the most staple food is rice. Rice is the staple food for most of the Asian countries. Most of the Asian countries, majorly South Asian countries like China, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Philippines. Okay, the rice is the staple food in these countries. Okay, so there is a institute by name India International Rice Research Institute, International Rice Research Institute, which is located in Philippines, more precisely in Manila. Okay, in Manila, there is a rice research institute which is known as International Rice Research Institute. Okay, in India, there is another rice research institute which is located in Cuttack, which is known as Indian Rice Research Institute. Okay, there are two very much important points in TET and all other examinations. What is mean where the International Rice Research Institute is located in Manila, where Indian Rice Research Institute is located in Cuttack, Orissa. Okay, so in the final part we have some application which will be discussing in the next video along with some important objective type questionnaires. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.